Let's say you're nearing retirement or are already retired and you want a good retirement job where you can practically make your own schedule. Maybe you just want some income to generate when you retire. One of those careers can be independent adjusting. And I'm going to explain what this path actually looks like for retirees or those nearing retirement so you can decide if it makes sense for you. Hi, I'm Josh Chin with AdjusterPro. We've worked with people from all different backgrounds entering the adjusting field, including many who are starting in their late careers. So let's dive right into it. Why adjusting appeals to retirees? Let's start with why this career comes up in the first place. Independent adjusting can offer flexible opportunities, the ability to work seasonally or on demand, and in some cases, higher earning potential during deployments. For example, catastrophe adjusters may work intensely for a period of time, then take time off between assignments. That kind of structure can appeal to people who don't want the traditional 9-to-5 schedule. What the job actually involves. But it's important to understand what the work looks like. Depending on the type of adjusting, the job may include inspecting property damage, writing estimates and reports, communicating with policyholders, as well as working with insurance carriers and systems. For catastrophe work, it can also involve traveling on short notice and working long hours during active claim periods. So while there's flexibility, there can also be a high intensity and demand. The benefits. For the right person, there are clear advantages, like supplemental income. Many retirees using adjusting as a way to generate additional income without committing year-round. Independence. You're often working as an independent contractor, which allows you more control over when and how you work. Use of transferable skills. If you have a background in construction, insurance, or project management, those skills can translate very well. The challenges to consider. At the same time, there are some important challenges, like physical demands. Field adjusting can involve climbing roofs, inspecting damage, and being on your feet for long periods. That's something to often consider. And the learning curve. Even with experience in other industries, there's still a need to learn estimating software and claims processes. And unpredictable workflow. Work is often tied to events like storms, which means income can vary. Upfront investments. You'll still need to be covering licensing, training, and equipment costs before getting started. Who this is and isn't a good fit for. Independent adjusting can be a good retirement option for you if you want flexible, project-based work, you're comfortable with traveling and variable schedules, and importantly, you need to be willing to learn new tools. It may not be the best fit for you if you want more consistent workflow and income predictability, if you prefer low physical demand work, and if you aren't interested in ongoing learning. If you're considering this path, we've linked a full article in the description that breaks down the pros and cons and what to expect in way more detail than I went into. That's a good next step if you're trying to decide whether this fits your goals. If you want to learn more about adjusting in general, go to AdjusterPro.com. There is so much information about adjusting and what to expect, as well as some courses you can look through. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, please consider liking, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell to stay up to date on all things adjusting, just kind of like this video. If you're exploring your next chapter, make sure you're choosing something that aligns with both your lifestyle and your expectations. Until then, I can't wait to see you in the next video.